Then people gonna understand that if you are connected to somebody in the industry, the feds is watching. They paying attention. They are watching. They see what's going on. So you can't think that you going to never get caught. These niggas don't know when to leave the streets alone. Hold up. Yo, Future brother got hit with 21 birds of that Fetty Wap. Oh, man. Hey, listen. They not playing. They not playing. 21 birds of that Fetty Wap and over 380,000 from a resident. Hey, listen. Oh, yeah, they gonna roof him. We gonna see if niggas start singing on this one. Somebody gonna start telling. Hold up. Yeah, somebody gonna start telling. It's a lot of work. And that Fetty Wap, they not playing. 20. This a life sentence right here. Yeah, this a life sentence. Straight up. 21 birds of Fetty Wap is a life sentence. And this is Future's brother caught up in this joint. So, and is his name Rico? Let me see. Hold up. Let me see real quick. Let me go down here. Hold up. Let's see what this say here. Oh, I seen. Yeah, that's his name. Rico DeVille Boyce, a.k.a. Casino of Atlanta, Georgia. And David Estevan Matillo Diaz, 23, of Coachella, California, are currently in custody. Man, they got caught with 21 birds of that Fetty Wap. 21 birds of that Fetty Wap. Oh, yeah. Man, niggas better give it up. You hear me? Listen, you playing a dirty game right now. Yeah, and your brother in position? Or is he really in position? Come on now. Ain't no way that you supposed to be in position in the industry at this day and age, and your people supposed to be trying to move work. No sure. Man, they picking jokers off left and right. Hey, listen. I'm just happy, that I got an understanding. But they picking these jokers off left and right. Smash that like button, hit that subscribe button. So, let's say Rico DeVille Boyce and David Estefina Montello Diaz have been arrested and charged by the criminal complaint with the conspiracy to possess with the intent to distribute fentanyl. Boyce and Diaz appeared in federal court on November 19, 2025 to face charges after law enforcement executed a search warrant at a Forest Park rental home, where they discovered and seized 21 kilograms of fentanyl, 380,000 in suspected drug proceeds, and a firearm. These arrests and seizures demonstrate the living-saving impact and Homeland Security Task Force has in our community, said U.S. Attorney Theodore Hertzberg. The collaborative effort of different law enforcement agencies united in a fight to eliminate transnational criminal organizations kept in staggered amount of deadly fentanyl from hitting our streets. The resulting charges send a strong message. Fentanyl traffickers in our district may run, but they can't hide. Instead, they will find themselves in federal custody and their drugs and money seized. Man, they not playing. They're not playing. Man, they not playing. I don't even know why people still playing with them people, man. I don't even know why people still playing with them people. They not playing. Straight up. This operation is an example of the power of the task force in disrupting deadly drug trafficking operations, said Paul Brown, special agent in charge of the FBI Atlanta. The seizure of 21 kilograms of fentanyl and over $380,000 in drug proceeds is a direct hit of those who seek to poison our communities. The FBI, in partnership with our law enforcement colleagues, will relentlessly pursue these criminals and hold them accountable. This seizure is a clear reminder of devastation these criminal networks are willing to inflict on our communities for profit, said Robert J. Murphy, special agent in charge of the DEA Atlanta Division. Working as part of the Homeland Security Task Force, our agents are committed to stopping these dangerous organizations before their poison ever reaches our streets. This result reflects the power of our partnership and our shared resolve to protect families from lethal narcotics and the violence that comes with them. Oh, they not playing, man. They not playing. And you know somebody told, you already know that, somebody told 21 thing of that Fetty Wap, man, somebody told. Damn right. You hear me? They always gonna tell, man. You know, when you run in the street, they follow the chain. You know, they pulling niggas over when they leaving you. They watching you at the club. And one thing that people get to forget, right? They forget this right here, right? When the streets know you got to work, the feds know you got to work. Straight up. When the streets know that you got the work and you running around with that Fetty Wap and you going hard in the paint and you stepping on shit, the feds know too. Damn right. They gonna wait till you slip, and when you slip, they gonna be on your ass every single time. Yeah. Let me see here. Hold up. Smash that like button, man. Hit that subscribe button. Let's see here. Hold up. So it says it is with great honor that the Clayton County Police Department partnered with the Homeland Security during the execution of search warrants in Forest Park, Georgia. Members in the Clayton County Police Department Narcotics Unit and Cage Unit assisted in the operation, said Clayton County Police Chief Kevin Roberts. This significant seizure will undoubtedly save thousands of lives affected by highly addictive opiates. The efforts of the HSTF have made the streets of Clayton County safer by removing 2 suspected drug traffickers, disrupting a criminal network, and intercepting dangerous narcotics and illicit proceeds. Man, they not playing. According to the U.S. Attorney Hertzberg, the charges and information presented in court on November 14, 2025, agents from the FBI Atlanta and DEA Atlanta Fields Office, along with officers from the Clayton County Police Department, executed a search warrant at a rental property in Forest Park, Georgia. As law enforcement approached the house, Rico DeVille Royce ran out of the side door and attempted to flee. Agents quickly apprehended Royce and found approximately $4,000 in cash in his possession. After David Estevan Matilio Diaz exited the residence, law enforcement discovered in the kitchen and a bedroom an estimated 21 kilograms of fentanyl, approximately $300,000 in rubber band stacks of cash, a money counter, a food sealer machine, and a Glock 19 pistol. Approximately 80,000 of additional cash was found in a designer bag allegedly belonged to Boyce. Rico DeVille Boyce, aka Casino, 41 of Atlanta, Georgia, and David Esteban Matillo Diaz, 23 of Coachella, California, are currently in custody. Members of the public are reminded that the criminal complaint only contains charges. The defendants are presumed innocent of the charges, and it will be the government's burden to prove the defendant's guilt beyond a reasonable doubt at trial. The charges carry a maximum sentence of life imprisonment with a mandatory minimum sentence of 10 years. Woo! Wow. This case is being investigated by the Federal Bureau of Investigations and the Drug Enforcement Administration and the Clayton County Police Department. Man, they not playing. They not playing. They not playing. Straight up. They not playing. They not playing. You think it's a game. Yeah. That Fetty Wap too. That Fetty Wap. Oh, man. And when it be situations like this, right? They gonna try to find out more information. And niggas might end up, saying shit. And they come with a RICO. You hear me? I don't know how long they've been running this shit. Who else been involved with this shit? But it can get real sticky, quick, fast. And they in some shit. Big facts. Yeah, they in some shit right there. Big facts. Smash that like button and hit that subscribe button, man. Yeah, and share this live. Yeah, they in some shit real quick. Man. Smash that like button, man. Hit that subscribe button, man. Woo! Yeah. I know right now, Future brother sick. Hey, listen, man. The user is not the only addict, right? The seller is an addict too. Because the seller gets a high off of selling it. The addict gets a high off of using it. So on both ends, they're addicts. And people don't understand that. Running the streets, selling that shit, moving, running around, doing whatever you doing and the money coming in, that shit is an addiction. Yes, and you get caught up. You get addicted to the lifestyle. You get addicted to the money. You get addicted to doing whatever you want to do. You get addicted to having control. Yes. So you better believe that niggas get addicted and don't know how to stop. Just how the user get addicted and don't know how to stop. So it's addictions on both ways. And it's a lot of things in life that people get addicted to. Yeah. Yesterday I was saying how Krishan was an addict and somebody was in the chat saying she ain't no addict. Man, a lot of people are addicts to multiple things. You just don't know. You can be addicted to sex. You can be addicted to drugs. You can be addicted to a lot of things, and that's anything you like. You become addicted to it because you yearn it. You want to do it. The hustler, the one that's running around all day, moving to work, he's addicted to that. The dopamines go off because you chasing. You trying to get to it. And on the other end, the user, they're addicted because they're chasing that high. Straight up. We can be addicted to anything we like. And not know how to leave it alone. And we see here, Future's brother, he was addicted to the game. Yeah. Messing with that Fetty Wap. Yeah. And never know when to stop. That's one thing about the streets. Nobody really knows when to quit. Nobody. Because you get used to the living. If you getting away with something for so long, it's hard to just stop. It take those close calls if you get the sign to understand, yo, this is it. Some people got to go all the way in. Some people get a close call. But you got to understand, you got to stop. And you got to be the one to stop it, or they going to stop you. Because nobody in this world has continued to sell or use and don't nothing bad come out behind it. It's always going to be something bad on whatever end. And it's just about when, and you never know. You never know. The user going to steal because they got to support the habit. The seller going to keep trying to build because he got to supply and demand. The game is addictive. Yeah. Straight up. We see though, it's going to be plenty of people still falling victim to the game, man. And what's ill is they making sure it get over here. You understand that they can stop the shit from coming here. Damn right. They can stop anything they want. Trust me. Shit make the world go round. That work coming here and people selling that work, it make the world go round. People don't understand it. People being hooked on the shit that they make, these chemicals, these narcotics, it make the world go round. People don't understand it. This is a part of the life, part of the game. What side you gonna be on? But I know well, it's a losing battle in that street every single time. And you can tell people this shit, right? Yo, you gonna lose out there. But when somebody in the middle of that shit, they don't hear that, man. They don't understand it. Shit going too good. They got responsibilities. You know, and the fastest the paper come is as fast as it's going out. When you making fast money, you thinking fast. Yo, I'm ready to go buy this. Your spending go up. You want to spend large amount of money on things. You want to splurge. You know, so things change in whatever direction you go in life. And you can get caught up in any way. Yeah, so we see, you know, Future brother got himself in a situation. And hopefully, right, he's able to get, you know, the best deal he can get. Because from what we see, right, they caught him with his hand in the cookie jar coming out the crib. You coming out the spot, and they got the spot under surveillance. So what it looked like, right, just being real, they watched the whole play and they knew the play was coming. For it to be 21 of them things of that Fetty Wap in the crib, they knew the play was coming. Yeah, they knew the play was coming, because if you listen to that, right, they got the money and they got the work. So they knew the play was coming. And either it could be the plug lining them up, or they just been watching. And being real, right? Just being real. The plugs be giving niggas up in this day and time. Straight up. The plug will give your ass up, because the plug will be already pinched. And listen, They want to know who you giving that shit to. They want to know either way who you giving it to or who you getting it from. And if they can make a big sting off that shit, oh, they gonna do it. But they got the money and the work. That shit was lined up. Straight up. It was lined up. They got the money and the work. So they knew it was coming. And they was on it. Yeah. So we gonna see how the case go. And you know, with them folks right there, they got wiretaps. They got people telling. And to see that it's only 2 jokers that's charged in this situation, I'm sure they had people probably already telling. You know, your homie, you know, that you rock with might only be getting a dot, right? And he getting the dot of that Fetty Wap and got caught with the dot of the Fetty Wap. Feds tell him, yo, you know you're going to do a lot of time for this dot. He like, man, I'm getting it from yo. He supposed to get something. Bam, bam, bam. Feds jump on the line. The feds is jumping on your line quick. People need to understand that. They jumping on the line quick. You hear me? They jumping on, you can have them encrypted shits, whatever. The feds is jumping on them lines. And they listening. And they patient. They gonna hear you for a while. And then when they come, they gonna have shit lined up. So I'm sure in this situation here, they had it all lined up. Damn right. But they only mentioning these 2 people names. But I guarantee you it's more people that they know about. They just ain't mentioning them. You know, I guess they gonna wait and see what Future Brother and the Poppy do. The Poppy was only 23. 23. Poppy was only 23. And he was from Cali. He might have been bringing the work directly. Because you know, they got niggas that'll ride that work. You hear me? They got niggas that'll ride that work to you. Straight from Cali. Come from Mexico. Straight from Cali to drive that work straight to you. If you got the right link. You know what I'm saying? And you got to be linked in with the cartel. You know, if you linked in with the cartel, them cartel niggas got mules that'll ride that work straight to you. You know? But you got to have a hook on that type of shit. You know what I mean? So, whoever that was, they probably drove to work straight there. Feds knew he was coming. Feds was watching him. And when he get there, go in there, serve him the work, they catch them both in there with the money. You know, and it could have been somebody that was connected to the young bull from Cali, right? The Mexican bull from Cali. It could have been somebody that was linked in with him from Cali that was letting him know, yo, he's sending the work to such and such. Or he could have got caught on another trip. You hear me? The bull could have got caught on another trip with the run, with the money going back. And the feds like, yo, next time you go down, we gonna pop this one. We gotta get this one. Straight up. You hear me? This how it be though. The feds just say, hold up. We know the work coming. We know you going. We got you. You gotta make this run. And we gonna go ahead and run down on the situation. So it's a dirty game out there, man. You playing in them streets, they gonna get you. You can't beat it, you know? So you gotta know when to get up out of there, man. Yeah. Ain't no way that you can beat that game. The game is unbeatable. You gotta know when to tap out of that joint. You know? A lot of jokers don't know when to tap out. They so comfortable with getting the money. They so happy living that life. But when them people show up, they gonna rock your world. They gonna take everything. You better know they coming around to seize everything. Whatever, you know, Future Brother had, they coming around to seize everything. And you better know they know it's Future Brother. They know that. Oh yeah, they know that. It's his brother. Brother artist. You know they in there asking, yo, he got something in on this? Did he give you some of this money? They want to know, did he help? Oh yeah. And I'm going to tell you about jokers though, right? Jokers will spin the block. You know, they'll grab niggas up with that work, right? And jokers will spin the block. It's been niggas that went to trial for that work. You hear me? Them things. And get convicted. And then call the DA. I got something to tell you. Okay, come down here and meet. They ready to get a plug up. Give them a 30-piece McNugget. You hear me? They get a boy a 30-piece McNugget. And he 41. Nigga gonna be damn near 70 when he get home. He get some good time. They gonna be damn near 70 when he get out. Gonna crack his head. Niggas start thinking about, niggas start adding them months up. Hold up. What they say I got? Huh? Hold up. I said, what? Hold up. Nigga start telling nigga, you got 360 months. Nigga start get back in the cell. How much time I got? Hold up. What? Start telling nigga you got 360 months. Nigga start, man, how do I start counting this shit? 1, 2, 3. Motherfucker get lost. Yeah. Fuck ready to call the DA. Yo, I think I can help you. Yeah, so you know, it could go either way. So it's like that game is washed. The game is washed. They got so many hustles out here for people to make money, right? The game is washed. It's washed. I mean, and they got so much technology, so many cameras, your phones, they listening to you when you're not even using the joint. Your TV is watching you. Straight up. You hear me? Your TV is watching you. The new drug is food. I agree. I agree. The new drug is food. The addiction that you get yearning that food, yeah. But the street is washed. It's washed, man. You play that game out there in that street, you better know it's going to end bad. And the thing about playing in the street, right? If you that type of hustler, you get 1 brick, you got to get 2. You get 2 bricks, you got to get 3. You get 3 bricks, you got to get 4. You get 4 bricks, you got to get 5. You get 5 bricks, you got to get 6. You get 6 bricks, you got to get 7. Hey, listen, there is never a satisfying number of bricks. You hear me? The goal is to get a brick. So you're never satisfied with just getting a brick. That's the thing. There is no satisfaction on either end, from the user or the seller. There is no satisfaction though. You hear me? The user, they trying to get that first high. They never gonna get it. The seller, in his mind, he's saying, I'm gonna take over. There is no limit. You can have 50, 100, 200 bricks, and it still ain't enough. Them dopamines get to running. You hear me? You be chasing. You at it. Hey, listen, the game is designed for a nigga to lose, man. The game is designed for a nigga to lose. You know, so majority of the people that play it, they gonna lose. And it's like a 1-2% percentage gonna get up out of it. All right, man, I'm done with this shit. It ain't working. A lot of niggas gotta go to jail for a lengthy sentence to understand. A lot of niggas go to jail for a lengthy sentence and then say, man, I'm gonna try it one more time. I might can do it a little better this time. I ain't gonna have it like this. They might get caught with the work in the crib. Now they gonna say, I'm gonna leave the work outside. You hear me? I ain't gonna have no work in the crib. I ain't gonna ride with the work. All right, man, I got caught with the work in the trunk. Now I'm gonna get a stash box. Man, listen. The feds know the game better than the hustler. This is what a nigga don't understand. The feds know the game better than the hustlers, man. It's their game. Come on now. This is what a nigga don't understand. They mastered the game. A nigga get in the game and figure out the rhythm of how to get some money and think they got the game figured out. The feds mastered the game. They know how to play this shit to the T. You know, they playing cat and mouse. They on a nigga ass. They always gonna catch the damn mouse. Always. The mouse ain't gonna get away for too long. Mouse keep running around the house, popping out. The damn cat gonna pull him one time. Got him. Now you can run by the cat a whole bunch of times. I got him. I dipped on him. It's that one time when he pull your ass. Boop. Got him. That's the game they playing, man. So people gotta understand, man, it's a losing game. And if you got the ability to change your game plan, man. They created so much stuff for us to make it. You know, they created so much stuff for us to make it, man. You know, you can start your own business, do whatever you want to do. But I say, like, you know, to anybody that want to start their own business, right? Have a job first. Don't start your business and then solely rely on your business without any income. Have a job, but start your business, and you got to put overtime in it. Everybody's scared to put that extra work and overtime in something to build something because they want to see instant results. Start your business, go to work, and build your business from your job so you can transition to your business. Anybody can do it, but you got to just put your mind to it, and you got to eliminate the distractions. It could be people, places, and things. They're going to distract you. Niggas want to go out, let them go out. And I ain't going. I got a plan, nigga. I can't go out. I got a plan. The club gonna go every weekend while you here and when you gone. That shit gonna keep rocking. The mall gonna be there every day while you here, while you gone. Whatever niggas is doing outside gonna be there every day. You ain't missing nothing. But it take that discipline and focus to strategize to create something. And I think everybody can do it, but it's a lot of people that don't want to do it. They want to be handed it. Nah, everybody ain't gonna hand you nothing. The shit that you get handed, you ain't gonna appreciate it. You ain't gonna respect at all. The shit you gotta go get it for, you gonna appreciate that shit. You gonna respect it. You gonna value it. You gonna look at it like, yeah, I did it. That shit that's given to you, man. If you lose it, hey, straight up. Man, I took a lot of losses in the street when I was out there. And, you know, maybe one day, man, I'll tell my stories about some of the losses I took out in the street. Yeah, I took major losses. You know what I mean? And I'm glad that, you know, I've been so delivered from the street. You know, I got the ability to try to give other people encouraging information about why not to deal with the street and why to look at the street bad. Because you cannot win. I ain't seen one nigga win. I seen a few niggas tap out. You hear me? I seen a few niggas say, man, all right, it's it. Close call. All right, it's a close call right here. This is my sign. You know, but a lot of niggas that be running around the street, they always say, man, this is my last run. This is my last run. You know, like Future brother in this situation, he might have been saying, man, it's the last time I was going to do it. It's the last time. You know, niggas say that quick. Man, I'm telling you, it's the last one I was going to get this 21. And after I knock this 21 off, it's over. Nah. After that 21, you going to say, man, I'm going to just get 25 this time. Yo, bring 25. Straight up. Bring 25 of them things. And after I knock these 25 off, I'm chilling. You know, you start trying to mentally prepare yourself. But then you get down to the last two, right? Niggas calling. Yo, I need 3 of them things. Damn, man, I was ready to quit. Come on, man, I need 3 of them things. I'm waiting. My people's waiting on me. Niggas start thinking, man, if I grab 25 of these motherfuckers, you know, I get 3 of them off real quick. And I might can step on about 10 of them. You know, your mind start going. So you gotta have that willpower to understand that the streets is a failure mission and you're gonna fail every single time, man. Yeah. So, you know, that's gonna be like part of my message, you know, that I'm gonna say to the people too. You know, because I understand. I understand very, very well. You know, I had hiccups in my life. Definitely. You know, I played the game. And I'm just very, very thankful that I've been delivered. You know, that I don't yearn the street shit anymore. You hear me? Because at one point in time, I used to yearn it. I used to, you know, that feeling, nigga, that allure. When I pull up, knowing that I'm it, I got it. That shit right there is something different. And, you know, a lot of people don't understand it because they haven't experienced it. And it's a lot of people that get into the game at a lower level and they want to get to that point, so they chasing it. You know, you know what I'm saying? They might make it to a Dot, to a Nina, and get popped. Now you back at 0. Shit get crazy. It's a dirty game out there, man. You know, and I appreciate every experience I went through out there. You know, I had to have some serious close calls and experiences for me to understand. So I appreciate every experience I had because it made me the person I am and get to understand. When I see stuff like we see with Future brother, it's like, damn, bro, come on, man. You could have took that 380 and did something different with it. You could have took that 380 and fell back, cut your habits off, and invested that to another mind frame. The same exact grind that you put in the street, hustling, you could put that in anything else and bubble like Cell Saw. Yeah, it might be a little slower, you know, but think about this. Even if it's a little slower, right, and you elevating in the game, it's better than going to the top, right, and then they knock you all the way to 0. Straight up. Knock you all the way to 0. You know, I got a friend, right, that, you know, left the streets alone, right? But he was like one of them niggas that kept like coming home from jail and getting to it, right? And he'd get the bag up crazy. Couple hundred. Running around every time. And then it'd be like, boop, you back at 0. Nigga come home from scratch. Run it all the way up. Couple hundred. Boop. 0. And he doing 5-8 year bits. He doing stretches, right? But he got it through his head now. Hey, listen, man, I'm done with that. Got his own company, doing business, making good money, nice crib, living. But he finally woke up later in life and understood that every single time they're going to take every fucking thing. They not going to leave you nothing. You know, that's the thing about the game. They not going to leave you a starter pack. They not going to leave you a little kit to get back on your feet. They want to strip you to zero. They want to make sure that you don't have nothing. People got to understand that part of the game. You know. But it's a lot of people that don't. And they got to learn the hard way, man. You know. And shout out to all y'all that be rocking with SBGB TV. You know, I appreciate y'all, man. Hit that like button, man. Hit that subscribe button.